So,
Hi,
how are you,
doctor.
buddy?
Hello.
Yeah, how are you feeling today?
Feeling good, I guess, mentally, but
Okay.
physically not so good.
Right, what happened?
Okay, so I went to Switzerland and then I kind of hurt my wrist. My lower back is like really uncomfortable right now. And I just had to come and see you immediately, man.
What happened is, when you say that you have pain, how do you feel pain? Like, do you feel more pain when you're walking, sitting, or
Sitting.
you feel more pain when you're sitting?
Actually, wait. When I sit, I feel very compressed on my lower back.
Okay,
And like, it's very uncomfortable.
right, sure. So then immediately what I'm thinking is that he have potentially the lumbar problem or just the pelvis that is not in a good position. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is to check your lower back
Yep.
and see how's the bone moving, and from there I should be able to tell if your bone is stuck and it's in a bad position, alright?
Okay, sure.
So let's do that. Okay, I want you to just take off your top for me, buddy.
Show them the body.
Okay.
I work really hard.
That meter is jumping to the left and then it goes back to the middle. So what it means is that there is some basically inflammation going on right here. When I press on the left side, is it slightly more sore compared to the right though?
My right side is more sore.
This is feeling more sore there? That one is less.
Less.
Okay.
Like last time when I saw you, it was really bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
This time it's like 50% of that.
Okay, sure. You're just basically trying to see the posture. So from here we'll be able to tell how the pelvis is twisted. That's still sitting way further compared to the left. Alright, so I've identified the problem. See, it's pretty obvious that his leg basically is flaring out that way. See how this is turning to the right? That way. So what it means is that the pelvis is sitting that side and is causing the whole thing to turn that way. So what we gotta do is to bring this pelvis back to the position, so then the leg will go back to that neutral position again. Relax the shoulder, be quick. Good.
Yeah, I heard that.
Alright. Brilliant, just come back up.
Great stuff.
Still sore?
No, not really.
Yeah. Here?
No.
Yeah, I think it's good enough. Let me just check the middle back and see what's happening.
Yeah.
You were saying that you have a wrist problem, right?
Yeah, very bad wrist problem.
So slouch. What happened to the wrist though? Did you?
Oh my god. So before I went to Switzerland,
Yeah.
this was okay.
Yeah?
What happened was while snowboarding,
Mm.
because I'm not a very good snowboarder, right?
Yeah.
We go really fast.
Yeah.
But the moment I was unable to like balance myself, I just fell forward. So the snow is like freaking floor, you know, like hard floor. So I just slammed my wrist like 3-4 times at least. And then it was like all swelled up. Both wrists.
Both wrists is painful now.
It's not very healthy, I can tell.
I'm just gonna clear out the spine first and make sure there's nothing going on in the middle back.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a middle back problem can cause.
I'm sure I have like middle back problem as well because I fell on my back like at least 100 times.
If I'm right down there should be a reading. Yeah, there's one, see? So it goes down there and flick to the left and then goes back to the middle. What I was mentioning is that a lot of patients with a chronic lower middle back pain, what they will have is what we call as a dishing problem. So this middle back here, by right it should curve backward that way, but because they've been damaging the middle back for a while now, so what happened is the curve sort of reversed. So when you put your hand at your friend's back, if you feel like it's dipping it down, they probably have some back problems, so it's time for them to get it checked. Comfortable? Did it move though?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Ooh. That's good. It's really good.
For wrist problem, what we need to do is to check all of the bones and make sure that they are moving well. So one of the most common cause of a wrist pain is that there is a bone right over here on the middle side. It should be able to glide, but this here it's pretty fixed. It's not gliding very well. Let's check on this side.
That's bad, right?
Actually, this is even worse.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's just.
Snowboard with safety, friends.
So for both wrists, which part is giving you a problem though? The pain, where is it?
I think this one is pretty swelled up. This is like pretty messed up too.
That is not really good information, you know.
This is more swelled up, so this one is more pain.
So move. Don't cry. Try that again.
So much pain. Slightly less than that. No, a lot. Wow, what's this?
Okay.
Magic hands.
Because you land that way, right? So naturally what happens is this part here is taking most of the pressure.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good.
Awesome.
Alright, so yeah, for people who have a problem like that, if you happen to injure, if you fell down or you have any pain, make sure you do 3 things, okay? It's a very important life hacks, make sure you do that. So the first thing, if you injure your lower back, for example, make sure you try to immobilize that part. So that's painful, try not to move it too much, okay? Get help, try not to bend it just to test it out, because you don't know if it's a fracture or there might be a potential sprain and whatnot, so you want to keep them still. Second thing is to basically ice it. So get an ice pack, put a very thin towel, just make sure you ice that part to reduce the swelling as much as you can. So swelling usually would subside if you ice it enough. Try not to use heat pack or do massages, that would usually make it worse. So the last thing I would suggest you is to definitely try to rest a bit more, and or if the pain sort of persists, definitely come and see a chiropractor, it should help you with it.